Modern end concerns, failure to advance. In contemporary society, careers have become the central axis of individuals' lives. Particularly in end society, workplaces are viewed as crucial factors in determining one's social status, economic stability, and personal identity. As a result, many professionals adopt career success within the workplace as their life goal. This cultural mindset perceives promotion as evidence of an individual's ability and accomplishments, which is deeply tied to a highly competitive societal structure. However, the most significant challenge professionals face in this competitive context is failure to advance. This is not merely about a rise in rank or salary, but rather a key indicator of social recognition for an individual's skills and value. End promotion culture has long emphasized the ideology of merit-based promotion, yet in practice, it often depends on external factors beyond individual control. Workplace relationships, subjective judgments by superiors, and shifts in corporate policies frequently determine promotion outcomes irrespective of personal capability. Consequently, many professionals feel frustrated when their efforts and skills do not result in anticipated success. In particular, failure to advance is not merely a matter of rank progression but also a blow to an individual's self-esteem and future aspirations. This can lead to psychological stress and, in some cases, require a re-evaluation of workplace adaptation or career choices. This phenomenon extends beyond individual issues and reflects structural problems within end society. In a highly competitive environment, professionals invest everything into the goal of promotion, yet often lose balance between work and life, leading to physical and emotional exhaustion. As a result, failure to advance has emerged as a critical concern that demands a re-evaluation of life's meaning and values across end society. This essay proposes practical solutions by drawing on biblical wisdom, particularly from the Book of Lamentations and Deuteronomy, to address the modern end concern of failure to advance. Wisdom from Lamentations and insight into failure to advance. The Book of Lamentations, a poetic work rooted in ancient Israel's religious and political crises, portrays the process of finding hope amid sorrow and despair. It illustrates how to maintain faith in God amid personal adversity and societal instability, offering insights applicable to modern professionals facing failure to advance. Lamentations emphasizes God's grace and eternal love, even in despairing circumstances, which can instill hope in those who feel defeated by professional setbacks. Lamentations highlights God's mercy and grace as transformative forces for enduring life's hardships. For instance, the passage, "Let us consider our ways and return to the Lord. Let us lift up our hearts and hope in His steadfast love," Jeremiah 3:22-23, underscores that God's mercy is inexhaustible, much like the morning sun. This truth remains relevant for modern professionals. Failure to advance does not negate personal value but can instead become an opportunity to reaffirm faith in a higher purpose, or life's broader meaning. While career failure may be viewed as a professional issue, Lamentations provides wisdom to seek hope within personal struggles. Lamentations also emphasizes that God understands human suffering and shares in it. The verse, "I have become like a sheep that is led to slaughter, I have no strength. My fate is in the Lord's hands, let Him deliver me," Jeremiah 36, conveys a message of surrendering suffering to divine care. This insight can help professionals realize that their struggles are not isolated but part of a shared human experience. It allows individuals to view their circumstances beyond personal failure, recognizing that their challenges are intertwined with a deeper narrative of divine purpose. Lamentations teaches that trust in God amid suffering leads to hope. This principle applies even to professionals feeling defeated by career setbacks. By emphasizing obedience to God's guidance despite hardship, the book encourages individuals to align their lives with higher values, or inner purpose. Thus, Lamentations offers practical insights into failure to advance, helping individuals view their struggles through the lens of divine grace and hope. Wisdom from Deuteronomy and insight into failure to advance. Deuteronomy, a biblical text guiding the Israelites toward a righteous life through God's commandments, provides valuable lessons for modern professionals. It emphasizes how divine plans and human effort harmonize in times of hardship, offering guidance on attitudes and values to adopt when facing challenges like failure to advance. This wisdom also addresses how to live after such setbacks. Deuteronomy 82:3 states, "Remember the long journey you traveled through the wilderness, so that you would learn to fear the Lord your God. You were tested to see if you would obey his commandments." Hunger, thirst, and hardship were all part of his training, to teach you that life is not sustained by bread alone but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. This passage frames hardship as a divine test and training. For professionals experiencing career failure, this perspective highlights that setbacks are not merely negative outcomes but opportunities for personal growth and character development. Deuteronomy suggests that failure to advance is not just a professional issue but a process that fosters individual progress. Deuteronomy 2:81-14 warns the Israelites that obedience to God's commandments leads to blessings, while disobedience brings curses. This principle can be interpreted as a metaphor for aligning one's life with higher values rather than focusing solely on material success. For professionals, career advancement should not be pursued as an end in itself but as a reflection of inner values and faith. Thus, failure to advance becomes a moment to reassess whether one's life is aligned with a meaningful purpose. Deuteronomy also encourages trust in God, or life's purpose, amid suffering. The verse, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you wherever you go," Deuteronomy 3:16, underscores that trust in God provides strength to overcome challenges. This teaching can help professionals navigate the disillusionment and anxiety caused by career setbacks. By viewing hardship as divine training and adjusting one's life to align with these lessons, individuals can pursue higher goals. In this way, Deuteronomy offers practical wisdom for modern professionals, guiding them to find hope and resilience in the face of failure. Solutions inspired by the wisdom of Lamentations and Deuteronomy. Lamentations and Deuteronomy provide insights that encourage perseverance through suffering by trusting in a higher purpose, or inner values. Applying these teachings to the modern concern of failure to advance, individuals can reframe their struggles as opportunities to reassess their life direction and values. Lamentations emphasizes that God's grace is a source of hope during adversity, enabling professionals to overcome discouragement from career setbacks and rediscover life's purpose. Deuteronomy teaches that hardship is divine training, encouraging individuals to adjust their lives accordingly rather than fixating on promotion outcomes. Together, these texts offer a framework for viewing work not merely in terms of career success but through the lens of life's broader meaning and values. The wisdom of Lamentations fosters hope by highlighting God's grace and steadfast love. This perspective helps professionals interpret their struggles through the lens of divine mercy and hope. Deuteronomy shifts the focus from viewing failure as a mere external result to recognizing it as a path for personal growth. These teachings suggest that failure to advance should not be seen as a tragedy but as a chance to develop one's skills and character. For modern NS grappling with failure to advance, the wisdom of Lamentations and Deuteronomy provides practical solutions. These texts encourage individuals to view their struggles as part of God's grace and to align their lives with divine purpose, or inner values. Failure to advance thus becomes a moment to reassess life direction and values. By interpreting their challenges in the context of a broader life purpose, professionals can avoid defining themselves solely by career outcomes. These texts guide individuals toward deeper self-reflection, helping them navigate setbacks with resilience and hope. Practical and concrete solutions.